Hari Om. Sree Rudram English, chapter Anuvagam 11, verses 14 and 15. We are coming to the chapter end of Sree Rudram, 14 and 15. The Rishi is the same only, Gautama Rahuguna, who forms one of the 7 Rishis. I have already told you, Atri, Briha, Kutsar, Vasishtar, Gautamar, Kashyapar, Angirasa, Rishaya. 7 Rishis. And Chandas is Trishtup, 11 syllabus. Not Anishtupa, which is 8 syllabus. See, these are all intricacies in Veda which we have to learn. How it suits how it should suit the chandas. Because there is a frequency. Particular frequency, the wavelength wherein if you want to tune, I told you All India Radio or something, you have to tune into that frequency. So, okay, that's a frequency. And the Devata is now up to the end, it is up to the last 2-3 verses, it is only Rudra. So before that, Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu Stribhyaha Dhirga Sumagali Bhava Sarva Vyadi Nivarana Praptirastu Sarva Aishwaryam Abhivirdhir Bhavatu Sarva Mangalani Bhavantu. Deepavali Ashamshagal Panchavimshati Dosasrani Varshasya. So now let us see the verse. I'll give the verse and then we shall see the word by word meaning. I'll continue. It's a very powerful verse. The end of again I will describe in a gist. Tamushtu hiyasvishu sudhan vayo vishwasya chayadi beshajasya yakshva mahesau manasaya rudran namo bir devamasuranduvasya ayam me hasto bhagavan ayam me Bhagavattarah ayam me vishvabhesha joyagam shivabhirmarshanaha. So today these 2 verses I am doing the split. So tamushtuhi yasvishussu. This is a complicated way you have to split correctly. Tam ushtuhi. Tam means it is Sahataute, tam tautan, tena tabhyam, sahataute. So that shabda, 3rd person, saha, eshaha or saha, he, tau, those 2, te, tam, him, dvitiya vibhakti, accusative case, ekavachanam. So you are telling him, that is you are referring to Shiva only, Lord Shiva only. So him, 2nd vibhakti, Sahataute, tam tautan, tena dabhyam taihi, tasmai dabhyam tebhyah. Like that it goes, tasmat dabhyam te. Like. So him, the Shiva, tamushtuhi. See, tam plus uhu, u plus tuhi. U is, see, the upasarga is ud or Upanishad, udgachati and all, uddharati. But here Vedic exemptions are there. U is a upasarga which adds weight to the stuhi. Stuhi comes within the Panini's grammar. That is a lot lakara, a command. We are worship. You have to do the studi. He certainly. So stuhi is a lot lakara, an agya, a command that we should. English we say should, no. You should. Like that. So it's actually a 2nd person. Madhyama Purusha. 2nd person in Sanskrita. So you should praise. That's the artha, him. Tamushtuhi. So tam plus u plus tuhi. Now, stuhi I told you. How that gets sa and ta. See, if you see the text, it is sha. Pushpam sha. Pushpam, that sha. And that ta. Tavargaha ta. How it can change is shtutva sandhi. Shtutva sandhi. There is a sandhi. Shtutva sandhi. Where the sa will be, sarpam sa becomes pushpam sha, sha. And the ta becomes ta, like that. This is like si, ta. That is why in the text you can see, those who know the Lipi, Devanagari Lipi, you can see that it is tamushtuhi. So tam plus u, stuhi. You have to do the stotra, you have to worship. You have to worship. That's what the Rishi says. Tam u tamu. Tam plus u tamu tamushtuhi Stuhi becomes Shtuhi because of Shtutva Sandhi. The Sandhis and all we have to know. Otherwise, it is very difficult to understand and decipher the meaning. Tam you have to worship. Tamushtuhi Yushvisan Bhayo. Now again, Stuvishu. You have to again break it. Amongst Stuvi is something Tamushtuhi, Svi, S Vishu so. Ya is Yaha. That Visargaha is a lopaha in Vedic Sanskrit. They don't Saha and all, they will say Sa. Whereas you have to say Saha, Yaha and all with a Visarga in Panini's Ashtadhyayi. But there is a Vedic change is there in those olden times. So Tamushtuhi Yasvishu Su Yasvi Yaha. It is not Yashasvi. It is Yaha Svishu. Svi is generally a wide word, brilliance. Even they put arrogance also to that. Brilliance, skilled. And Shu is a Saptami Vibhakti plural. So amongst the skilled, like that it comes. Then comes Svi Shu, you have to stop. Svi Shu, you have to stop. Yaha, Svi Shu. Sudanva. Su is a Upasarga, Pavitram, purity, powerful. Sumangalam, Sumangali and all we say. Su. Dhanva, bow, the divine bow of Lord Shiva. They are telling, the Rishi is saying, he refers to the divine boom, the sound. This is a sound theory in the Big Bang. After the light, boom, the sound came, Nada Brahmam. So, Su Dhanva. So, Tamushtu Yes Visu Shu Dhanva Yo Vishwasya Yaha Yo Yaha. You have to split. Ramo Jayati, Ramaha Jayati, Yaha, Yo, it will become under joining. Under Sandhi, if you split, Yaha. So, Tamushtu Yes Vishu Sudhanva Yo Dhanva Yaha Vishwasya. Of the Vishwa, of the world, of the universe. Vishwa means everybody knows. I don't have to tell. One who has entered everywhere. Vish is a dhatu. So, Vishwasya of this entire universe, Vishwasya. Students should know because it is Shashti Vibhakti, possessive case. I think it is in English it is called genitive. Possessive of the universe. Vishwasya Kshayadi Besha Jasya. Here you have to understand the meaning. Kshayadi means decay or killing or destroying and all. Kshayati. Akshaya Patram we have perennial. No stopping. It is perennial. Okay, Akshaya Patram, it all goes immortal. Like that. Kshayati means decaying, killing. Kshayati who? He is done. Kshayati. That is Prathama Purusha. Ekavachanam. Gacchati. Saha Gacchati. I will say. But if I want to write a programming in AI intelligence, I will simply say Gacchati because Gacchati means Saha only. He only. Aham Gacchami, mi vahama. Like that ending comes. So that's the beauty of Sanskrit language. So Kshayati Bhesha Jasya. So Bheshajaha, medicines, of the healing power, he kills of the medicines. That's Artha. Bhishakaha is a physician, Bheshajam, Bheshajaha and all, it is the herbal medicines, the healing power of the herbal medicines, the medicines. Bhishakaha is a doctor, physician, doctor. So, Kshayati, he destroys Bheshajasya. He is amongst the destroyer of the Bhesha. What does it mean? You may think it's crazy. How we can destroy medicines or medicines is required for us. That is not the point. The doctor does an operation even in modern times. He says, sir, we have done the best, we'll do the best, but everything is up to the God. So what the Rishi here says is, keep the medicines, all these medicines or all these medical treatments separate. I am above that. I am above that. I am superior to that. I can destroy the medicines. That is a different thing. That is what the Rishi wants to convey through this beautiful intertwined meaning. Kshayati Bhesha Jasya. He is killing the Bheshaja's healing power. Of the healing power of the medicines, he is killing means he has the capacity. So thus like the modern doctor says, finally it is God only. We have nothing to do. There is Uparwala hai udar. That is the meaning here. So Tamishtu yes Vishu Sudhan Vayo Vishwasya Kshayadi Bheshajasya Yakshva mahesau manasaya rudrannamo bhirdevamasurandu. See, I am chanting this, matching the Krishna Yajurveda Trishtup Chandas, 11 syllabus. Anushtup was 8, I told you. I'm not going deep into those chandas, it will take a long time. So the rishis adjusted it to the meters. Trishtup. Gayatri, Ushtaka, Anushtupa is third. Gayatri, Ushtaka, Anushtupa, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtupa, sixth. Jagati, Sapta. Chandas. So, Trishtupa. So, Tamishtu hi S Viswanathan bhayo Vishwasya Kshayadi Beshajasya Yakshva mahesau manasaya rudrannamo bhirdevamasurandu. Yakshva mahe. Yaj is a dhatu. Yagam, worship, salutations, pranams. So in the olden times, Yakshva mahe, it will again has got its Vedic, this thing, Yaj from Yajva and all, it doesn't come. Yakshva. Mahe is a Atmane pada, we are all doing. Mahe. Karava mahe. Kur mahe. Like that we'll say, no, there is Atmane pada format in Uttama Purusha, first person, plural. We are doing the work ourselves. Yakshvamahe, we are doing the yaga or the worship. Sau manasaya. See, su plus manas cannot be sau. But there is a Vedic exemption. Because generally, if you take in Vriddhi Sandhi and all, a plus a or a plus o or au will give you the ending au. The sau there is, but here it is su plus manas, ma. So it cannot have au, sau manas, sau like saubhagya, it cannot have sau, it can have su manasaya. But the Vedic exemptions for that is sau manasaya. The Vedas says sau. We have to take that. Saubhagyavati. Subhagyavati, sumanas only we generally say adhering to Ashtadhyayi, Panini's. But this is beyond, before Panini's grammar, Vedic grammar. So manasaya, manas, manasaya, sakarantaha punlingaha mandli. So manas again, aya again they put. So 2 or 4, dative case, 4th. For the sau manas, for the pure manas, pure minded. Ano badraha kritavo yantu vishwatah. Let pure thoughts come from all sides in the universe. Ayantu badraha, that's what it means. So sau manasaya, to the manas, to the sau pure mind, referring to Shiva, and to the pure mind itself. So how it comes? Yakshva mahesau manasaya rudram, him the Rudra, again accusative. So manasaya rudram, we are going to the manas, rudram. So Yakshva mahe, we are doing the Yakshva yagam, we are doing the worship. Yagam, yaj is a dhatu, to worship. Yakshva mahesau manasaya, to the manas, to the pure manas, sumanas. Sau manasaya rudran namobhir devam asuranduvasya. Namobhir devam namobihi tabihi. Namobhir devam asuram duvasya. Devam, him the deva. Devaha devo devaha. Devam devo, like Ramaha Ramo. Accusative, second case. Namobhir, by the namaskaras. It is a Tritiya Vibhakti, Namaha. Namo Bihir mean Strilingaha, if you take it with Tabihi, we say in Strilinga, Sa Tetaha, Tam Tetaha, Taya Tabhyam, Tabihi, instrumental case, third Vibhakti. So by the Namaskara, Namo Bir, the Ra will go away for students, I am telling you, and will become because the Repaka in Visarga Sandhi. That's why it is Namo Bir when you conjoin. If you separate it, Namo Bihi. Devam, him the deva, devaha devo devaha, devam devo, devan devam, him the deva, namobhir devam asuram. See, don't think it is asura means what? It is powerful, light, enlightening is a sun. It is a light. Asura is light. It's in the adjective format, also in the masculine format. So if you take a Rama Shabda asuram, him the asura means since the sun god, in the sunlight, duvasya. It is not Devasya. Actually, Panini's grammar of the Deva is Devasya. Again, a Vedic exemption, du. The da plus u comes du, duvasya. Shashti Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, possessive case. of the Deva. Devasya must be the right as per Ashtadhyayi. Again for students I am telling it is Duvasya. So, Yakshva Mahe Sau Manasaya Rudram Namo Obhir Devam Asuram Duvasya. Asuram, sunlight. The sunlight of the Deva. The brightness. The spirit. It can also mean a negative way. But I am not saying no. But here, when we say it's Asura Bhalam, that is mean he is having Asura Bhalam, means he is very powerful. He is not a Asura. He is a sun god's power. Like that you can say. Asura Bhalam. Like that we say. Asura Bhal. So this is the meaning. So your rishis are asking us to worship him who can also conquer the powerful medicines. And he is Swishu, Dhanva, the arrow, amongst the bow, Dhanva generally you can take even the weapon, but Dhanva, Dhanush, arrow is the bow only, bow only. He is the sound, Nada Brahmam. He is the Swishu, Swishu. Always if you see that Shu or Su, it is a seventh vibhakti, in, on, amongst, and Bahuvachanam, plural. And Uvayalinga also can be there. Napumsakalinga and Punlinga both are same from the third vibhakti. So, okay. So, he is the Dhanva amongst Swishu Dhanva, Sudhanva. His Dhanva is Pavitram and he is the most amongst the skilled Swishu. Vishwasya Chayadi Bheshajasya. He can also destroy Chayadi Bheshajasya of the powerful medicines. He can destroy them also. Because finally doctors also say, no, whatever best we have done the treatment, best medicines we have given, we could do nothing more than that. It's all his blessings. They will say. Even before or after any operation or anything. That's up to us. So Rishi says that he is above everything. Even the powerful medicines can be nothing to him. So what this means, tamushtuhi tam, you have to do the stuhi, that's all. Shiva prarthana you have to do. You should do compulsorily. Tamushtuhi yaha, who, to whom, yaha, who is who, swishu, skilled, sudhanva, amongst the bows. So to him you have to do the namaskara. And he is the what? Of Duvasya, of the Deva. Chayati. See, Yakshva Mahe, we are praying to whom? To him only. We are doing the yaga to him only. Yakshva Mahe, Sau Manasaya, to the Sau Manas. We are doing the yaga not with the Sau Manas, but to the Sau Manas who is Rudra. Yakshva Mahe Sau Manasaya Rudram Namo Rudram. To him the Rudram. Rudraha, Rudraha, Rudram, Rudro. Second accusative case. So, we are doing that worship to that Yakshva Mahesau Manasaya Rudran Namo Obhir by the Namaskaras. How we are worshipping Yakshva Mahe by the Namaskaras? Stuhi, Stotras, Devam, him the Devan, Asuram, indefatigable power, huge power, Asura Bhalam of the Deva. Not Duvasya, is Devasya same. So, Tamishtu Hiyas Vishu Sudhan Bhayo Vishwasya Kshay Diveshajasya Yakshva Mahesau Manasaya Rudran Namo Obhir Devamasuran Duvasya Ayam Me Hasto Bhagavan Ayam Me Bhagavattaraha Ayam Me Vishwabhesha Joyagam Shivabhir Marshanaha Ayam Me Hasto Ayam Imo Imeman. This. It's a normal simple word only. I am not going to do that idam shabdam only. Ayam means this, that's all. Iyam means this, that is female, feminine gender. So ayam me, mine you can take both. Aham avam vayam, if you take the rasmat shabdaha, even the fourth vibhakti can be me, mahyam me, or the shashti, the possessive, mama me, mine me. So ayam me, mine you can take. Ayam me hasto, hastaha. Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, ayam me Bhagavattaraha, Bhagavat, Bhagaha is the Shabdaha, Bhagavat is the Iktavatu Pratyaya. Under the Kritanta format, you will get Ikta Bhagavat, Gunavat, just like that, adjective. Bhagavat, that just like that. So Bhagavat, Gunavat, Iktavatu Pratyaya. If you add with Bhag, with that you have to add. So you will get the Vat, Bhagavat. So Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me mine Bhagavat. The Bhagavan, the Almighty, powerful Bhagavan. So, Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me, all this Ayam means this, mine. That's all you have. It's a simple translation here. Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me Bhagavattaraha, Bhagavat, plus why the Bhagavattaraha, Sundaraha, Sundaratama, like that we get. See, the Bhagavattaraha is more divine. Bhagavat tamaha, anyatamaha, anyatamam, and all we say. This Bhagavat tamam is the most, is the finality, best. He is amongst the most. Bhagavat taraha. These are all Sanskrit. Sundaraha, Sundaratara, Sundaratamam, and all we say. Bhagavat taraha, more divine, not the most divine, more divine. Bhagavat taraha. So, Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me Bhagavattaraha. He is my Bhagavattaraha. He is a more divine person to me, mine. Ayam me Vishwam. Ayam, this. Ayam me, see this, Trishtup Chandra, you have to do the Swarita, Dirgha Swarita, Anudata, Udata and all. You know, I am not explaining too deeply all those things. So, Ayam me Vishwabhesha Jagam. Ayam me Vishwa Bheshajaha. The universal medicine, Bheshajam, Bishakaha and all, medicine is Bheshajaha. Bishakaha is physician. So, Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me Bhagavattaraha, Ayam me Vishwa Bhesha Joyagam, Ayam Shivabhir Marshanaha, Shiva Abhi Marshanaha. Shiva is the knowledge, everything. Shiva, we have already described Shiva is a knowledge, matter, everything. Abhi is a upasargaha. It only 22, it gives force. Marshanaha is touching or rubbing or joining. So Shiva Abhimarshanaha. Abhi. Shivabhi. Shivabhi Marshanaha. It is not Shivabhir. It is Shivabhi Marshanaha, Shiva Abhi. So Shiva plus Abhi plus Marshanaha. Marshanam is what they say is touching, auspicious, divine. Abhi Marshanam means it is divine, blessing. When God touches us, we will feel so blissful. Like that. When we realize His power, that is our idea. We feel Shivabhir Marshanaha. So, what does this word say? Ayam me hasto Bhagavan, Ayam me Bhagavattaraha, Ayam me Vishwabheshajam. Vishwabheshajam. So, Ayam me Vishwabheshajoyagam, Shivabhir, all this. Ayam, mine, Vishwabheshajam, the mine of the universal medicine, Vishwabheshajate, him the Vishwabheshajam, the universal medicine. So, Ayam me Vishwabhesha Joyagam Shajaha, Ayam Shiva Abhi Marshanaha. So, these words, one will take the front word and one will take the back word for what is known as incantations, the chanting technique. It's a technique. You have to learn where the Udhata, Anudhata, Swarita, Dirgha Swarita and all comes. That is by practice only. So, with this I am ending. Here, the Rishi wants to prostrate. You are prostrating. We are all, one verse is saying you are prostrating, stuhi. Then Ekshva Mahe. We are all doing the yaga, the homa, the yaj, the yagam, the worship and all through the yagam. To whom? To the Rudram. Who is above the healing medicine also. Don't think who is the Dhanva? Now, Dhanva, I told you, Nada Brahman, when the light Big Bang came, the entire universe exploded from an infinitely small dot. The light came, then the sound came. Speed is less than that of the light, very, very less. So, but the powerful bow of Shiva created the sound in his Rudra Dhandava. All these things we have explained. then he is also above medicines. Medicines are there, but he is above everything. That's what the artha. So with this, it's very important, and I'll give you a conclusion for this Trayambagam. It's very, very, very important. So with 14 and 15 we have completed. The more of it I will continue in the next class. Till such time, Bhuya Tavat Shubhamangalam. Please subscribe to my channel for its continuity. These are some of the last two verses and how blissful they are, how curative they are. We will understand as time goes on. Till such time, Hari Om.